Hey everyone, it's Carrie from Garden Rudiments. Welcome back to another episode. First update, my Thanksgiving cactus. Thank you for watching today. It's been a while trying to get everything back to normal here at our house. But a couple of weeks ago, I gave you an update on this Thanksgiving cactus. I've been watching this plant, getting ready to be able to force it to bloom. So let me tell you what makes a Thanksgiving or a Christmas cactus, what makes them want to bloom. We've had a very hot summer. I've had this plant outside on my back porch all summer long. 90 degrees up until the middle of October. And then we finally had a cool spell. So cooler weather, especially at night where the temperatures drop, helps bring on the blooms. The other main thing is our days are getting a lot shorter, and right now the time has already changed here. It's dark at 5 o'clock, so the days are shorter and our nights are longer. This is the main thing that forces these to bloom. So what if you don't have that kind of environment? What if your cactus has been grown inside in stable temperatures with a light source that keeps it stable, or even on a windowsill? You have to be able to provide the conditions that this plant likes for it to bloom. So you can put it out in the garage, anywhere cool that can get it down between 55 and 65 degrees. And it needs less light. So maybe putting it in the garage at night from like 12 to 16 hours, this forces the plant to go into its bloom stage. So just literally days after I did my last update, which was in the middle of October, sometime around October the 15th, this one started to bloom. And you can see I have little buds, and I'll show you a close-up of it. Now there are a few things that I am worried about. We have not gotten in the greenhouse yet. If we could have 2 days of good weather and no interruptions, we could have all of the polycarbonate on the greenhouse and I could actually move in. The louvers are in, the fan is in, it has a door, the front polycarbonate is on, but we don't have a roof, the polycarbonate on the roof or on the sides, so it's still wide open right now. If we could have 2 days, we could get it done. I've had to take all of my beautiful plants, all of my succulents, my cactus, and move them back into the bedroom under my grow lights. Now that was okay when I brought them out in the spring. I didn't have as many and they weren't as big. And it's not that I've bought any. I've only bought maybe 4 plants this whole summer because I knew I didn't have a place to put them. But they multiplied so much. Being out in the fountain, they spread. They really put on new babies. And then now with this cactus, it's been on my back porch, I've had to bring it in. I didn't want to do that. You know, it's been out in a lot cooler weather, temperature in the 40s at night. That was very good for this plant. And then the low light conditions. We've had a lot of gloom with rain. So now I've had to bring it in. Anytime last winter that I brought in a new plant to my home, the leaves would start falling off. The blooms fell off of the cactus. I don't want that to happen. So I'm doing everything I can to try to prevent it. And here are a few things that I'm trying to do under the grow lights. So they have to, all of the plants have to acclimate themselves back to the grow lights. They get more heat, they get more intense light that's not the same as they're getting from the sun. So right now I started them off at like 2 hours this morning. This one had actually been out in the garage for a day and a half. We had some bad weather, you know, we had some tornadoes in the area, and it's been a lot cooler. So I've had it in the garage and it's been very, very dark. So I brought it in, I put it under grow lights for 2 hours, turned my lights off, gave them a rest, and I'm turning them back on for 4 hours this afternoon. The main thing I have to watch for is it dropping its buds or getting sunburn, and they will get sunburn from the grow lights. So it's just going to be trial and error to see if this survives. I know the plant won't die, but will my blooms survive? You know, some of these are literally probably in the next week will be open. I've got one that looks really plump. They're even putting on more blooms. There's a double one there. This one is starting to put on a double one, and this one has a double one. So, you know, it's really putting on the growth right now of the blooms. So I'm just trying to keep it stable so that it doesn't drop its blooms. So just, I'll give you an update if anything bad happens with it. And then I'll also give an update if it does get to put on its blooms. Right now, I'm very happy with it. I think it looks great, and I'm just thrilled with how it's doing. So remember, they require longer nights, shorter days, and cooler temperatures especially at night, to be able to produce blooms, and that will throw them into the bloom stage. So thank you for watching, and if this has been interesting or has provided some good information for you, please hit that subscribe button and also like this video. And if you have someone that either struggles with getting their cactus to bloom, or they just want more information, share it with them. And also check out Garden Rudiments on Facebook. And I'll see you next time on Garden Rudiments. Thank you for watching.